back as you were. You probably got it revoked when you left, or when you joined in again, my bot or Discord reassigned you as an angel. Oh, Blackfire pissed you off? You didn't leave because I said something? I mean, literally what I said was the last thing that happened before you said fuck it. And that was me basically just... That was basically me getting mad because you would say, oh, after me typing a long-winded conversation or a long-winded string of, words, basically. And then you said, oh, and I got mad. Sorry, that's a big pet peeve of mine. I've had it where I would text a girl or, person I love, and a long-winded explanation on something where I'm opening up and all they say is K. And that really pisses me off. But, okay. If you guys need to talk to me at all, so I can understand as to what's wrong. I didn't know you were mad at Blackfire. I didn't know what happened. I thought it was me. I'm sorry. I know I get annoying. I know I have a personality that can be very dislikable for certain things but unfortunately, just like you guys, we all get angry for certain things. I'm glad I didn't cause that conversation, or that whole thing, but I'm sorry that you guys got into an odd. I didn't know about this. I apologize. Please don't fight. Oh, is that what it was? I mean, I remember you saying that, but I didn't realize... Yep, he does say turtle a lot. It's very random. Trust me, that and anime fans' randomness bothers me. Trust me, it kind of does. And I'm goofy and random myself. You'd rather not dive into it? Please then don't bring it to chat. Then don't... I'm here to help you guys. But I don't want you guys to get into a fight now. Please. I want to know what's going on. I know there's way more to it. But literally the last thing that was said was me saying that I don't like that Supply said K or O to one of what I said to him. And he said, fuck it, I'm done, and left. So I thought it was me. Now I'm going to dwell on this.
I've been found. No! Fuck!
Except Vivi's gonna die. Don't be mad, get glad. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I love how Vivi died midway through that attack. I just don't understand where that's coming from. The turtle, that is. It's just weird, it's random, and I can't stop you guys. But yeah. I remember that commercial. Friends. Wait, what commercial? Did I? No, my work and my exhaustion and just everything has made my brain cloudy. You're the one that is in control of whatever your thought process is. I never stated it. Turtle power. I mean, neither do I know what's going on in my own mind. No one should know what's going on in their own head. Well, looks like I didn't get the steal, but... rip. I didn't get the steal, but I can get it later. His steal's not something that's terribly important. It's not a unique, like some of the steals that I've tried to go for. His is obtainable later. Now, I know the fairy flute and stuff like that were obtainable later, but that's a while later. This is coming up. Like, I'll be able to get this shortly. It's not a big deal. I got the running shoes, though. I got auto haste. Which, why? Why even? I don't know, it's... You are worthy. Thank you. Now that is Final Fantasy IX's ultimate super boss? No, I'm kidding. No. No, he's later. He's later. I have never fought him. I've seen it fight, but I've never fought it. Seeing his fight and fighting him are two different things. But Ozma will be beaten. I assure you. Monkey power. Well, see, that kind of goes along with the game, though, because Zidane has a tail. Zidane is a monkey. In a way, Zidane is, I guess, a Saiyan. Kind of, I guess. Sure. Sure. You want to think of it like that. He is got a monkey tail, and he does gain fur in one of his in his stupid trance state. And Kuja becomes a weird Super Saiyan 4 mixture of a Final Fantasy version of Super Saiyan 4, essentially. Spoilers. Supply, have you ever seen a movie called Master of Disguise? Al, if you know that movie and know what I'm getting at, thumbs up. For anyone who knows that movie and knows where I'm getting at with it, I think it would be Supply 7's movie. Not my problem. I shouldn't be subjected to be pissed off by you, Supply, but it's even lower lashing out on when he did nothing wrong. It's all whatever you came up with and wrong. You shouldn't have been expressed in the way you did it. Yeah, please, guys. I'm not gonna take sides here, but Supply, you did snap and leave the Discord over a thing that I thought I started. I didn't know, but can we please? Can you guys, if you guys can't make up, I understand, but I don't want to see odds in stream if I talk to either one of you. I don't want either one of you guys to leave over one or the other. Or what if Dragon Ball stole it from Final Fantasy? Wow. Drop my resolution to 160 and it's still buffering. What the fuck, Twitch? Indeed. This is where a lot of my a lot of the newcomers, this is why they leave. Yeah, Master of Disguise is not a great movie. No, it's not. It's just the whole, am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? Turtle. Am I not turtly enough? Yeah. Mr. Turtle. Exactly. Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? That's the whole thing I was getting at. One of those dumb movies I actually really liked was Undercover Brother. For anyone who's ever seen that movie. It's a dumb, stupid, like, crime-fighting movie, I guess? Or whatever, it's like... I wouldn't even go that far. I just remember it had a lot of action scenes, and the main characters that do it with an afro. Hey, man. He did very well, I want to say. He looks more like a... He did better than Master Roshi. Not that Master Roshi tries to look like a turtle. That was also supposed to be a joke on that. That didn't really come out as well as in my head. That did not come out in my head as well. Or didn't come out of my mouth as well as it sounded in my head. Ease.
Beak.
What every man grows up to become. Damn right he is. Especially what he's becoming Super. Less perverted, somehow. Which I'm surprised he even stuck for that tournament.
Gee, what is this?
Quark! So this is the secret of Alexandria Castle! Are Dagger and Aiko up there? Maybe! Let's go see! I hope my end is not too high for some people to actually watch. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I do not change my settings a lot as they work. And I think you need to have a partner status in order to have the ability to, like, set resolutions, or at least I need to be a partner for you guys to have that option or something. And I know you eventually do, but I read somewhere partnerships have some stupid shit like that. Or whatever, because until you're a partner, I think they don't allow your entire bit rate and all whatever's to go through this, which is why you can't stream in 1080p until then. I think that also was what's hindering me. I could be wrong. It's set to auto and it switched to 720. And is much better? Good. So you couldn't... Oh, okay. You couldn't watch the... Okay. You couldn't... I guess that's... Is that auto changing it to what I'm streaming at? Like, I know I'm streaming at 720, but there's the option to choose what I'm streaming at. I'm sure that's what it's set to. Or you actually just... And if auto's better than that option, that's good. I never really understood a lot of the source and, like, auto. I know internet connection from a viewer. Ah, okay, that makes sense. See, thank you, Blackfire. That explains that. I'm not... That explains much, much better. Thank you. I'm glad you're able to watch that now. What are you, dude? There's no point in all of us going. It'll take from here.
Oh, why? I want to go with you. I want to help Dagger and Aiko.
Kuja might destroy this castle at any minute. Get out of here while you can. Go on, Vivi. Don't worry about me. Someday you'll probably do the same thing for someone who's really important to you. Dagger's more important to me than anything else. Man, you make me sick. I'm out of here. Next time you want to play hero, don't even bother calling me. Later. I guess there's no way to stop you. But remember, this is not just your war, so don't even think about fighting Kuja now. As soon as you find Dagger, leave. Alright. Come on, Vivi, let's go. Freya, wait.
Freya, wait.
Let him go! Vivi, he'll be alright! But it's a girl! Sorry, I can't take you with me, but I have to go with my instincts on this one. I don't know what else to say.
Okay, Zidane, good luck.
Whoa! Hello? What the heck was that? Oh shit. Jeez! Mo. Alright, is it cutscene time? Yup. Yes, my bitrate is 3. I usually have mine at about 4,000, but mine's at 3 right now. Dagger, I'm sorry. I don't know why I wasn't honest with you.
Zidane, we really made a big mess, didn't we?
We'll talk later. Let's get out of here. No, I appreciate it, thank you. No, I'm just letting you guys know that that's what my bitrate is at. I appreciate it, Blackfire.
More souls have returned. In microscopic proportions, the process still continues after thousands of years. Eventually, these circulating souls will no longer belong to Gaia. They must never be circulated back. Kuja did well, if only he lasted longer. I've never imagined he would choose to end his remaining days on Gaia. Perhaps this was his fate set into ages past. I too cannot escape my fate. Someday I must face your counterpart.
Yes, for the power of the orbs! I mean... Dagger. Sure. Light Warriors! As you can see, the reconstruction is moving right along. Good! We started building airship number 3. It's going well. Quack! Many engineers from the industrial district have volunteered. Our people are so strong I've never realized until now. They have faith in you, Regent. That is why they can be strong. They are proud to be citizens of Lindblum. Hachu! Baku?
Yeah, it's me. Hey, Regent, what's going on?
I'm tired of working day and night in New Asia. Hey, why don't you come by a research center and give us a hand sometime?
You talking to both of us?
Nah, I'm just kidding. We already have enough people. Quack, working on it.
Oh, do you know how Zidane's doing?
He's fine. He's probably awake by now.
Link, go to the castle, see how he's doing.
Oh, and tell him to come by my room. In before I become blank. End before I become blank. Dagger, Aiko, how did I get here? Ooh, wait, what? That thing, ooh, auto life. That thing just leveled up all my abilities. I didn't really pay attention to what it gave me, to be fair. I'll be right back. I have to use washroom. I will be right back. I have to use washroom. Washroom. Zero, hey. And thank you for the sub. Shit, I'm sorry I missed that. Thank you, Zero, for the sub and welcome. Holy shit, 19 months. Darn my mind. Lines from childhoods that make you go, Yeah, that's why whenever I watch Dragon Ball or anime in general and they just say the weirdest, they say like all those lines and you take them out of context and you're like, Like, for instance, Dragon Ball Z is known for having like, I'm gonna play with you, or, you know, something stupid like, you're strong, this is gonna be fun. Yeah. That's anime for you too, on top of that. But welcome, bud. How are you? How has work been? I hope you're not murdering yourself with the overtime. Trust me, I had to slow down on mine. Oof. Shit's hard. So, how are you feeling? Okay, I guess. I didn't attempt to leave, though, at all. But alright. Making good money? Well, that's good. The no ball scene with Bulma before, yeah.
No balls. Balls aren't there.
Pat, pat. And then Roshi gets flashed, not only once, but twice. And not only that, he does see her boobs later in the show as well. That's where, if you remember the scene where Yamcha's fighting the Invincible Man at Baba's palace, Krillin had to strip Bulma's shirt down just so Roshi can bleed on the Invisible Man. That's not like a terrible perverted line, but that is a great scene too. You're saving your money for your Switch. Well, good. Because trust me, if the Switch is very good, especially if you want to play some stuff with your kid, with your son. Your Switch is very good for co-op, couch co-op. I don't really know if it matters. Do you know where Dagger is?
No, I haven't seen her. Maybe she's upstairs by the telescope.
Oh yeah. But, alright. Man, isn't there anything on his mind besides girls? Do more work. I'll hit you up later. Alright, man. Don't overdo it and join some more. Join when you have more times. Take care, buddy. It's good to see you around. Thank you again for the sub. Something washed ashore. Ah, Kina. Right. Man, this doesn't look good. Ugh, whatever, I think it's dead. Hey, you're supposed to be on duty. Captain. I'm sorry, sir, but we found this weird thing by the shore. Step aside. I used to be a sea dog, so I know a thing or two about these things. It's dead. Go find a doctor right away. I'll be damned. They got their butts moving in a hurry. It's about time I started getting some respect around here. Ah! I feel hungry. Conveniently, somehow you end up everywhere I go, Kina. Because, you know. I love... It's weird, 9 splits your party a lot. It's weird to me, but I like it. Just, it gives you different characters and times to control. I also like a lot of the one-off characters that don't stick around permanently. Like Beatrix, who you get in your party a few times, but... And also kicks your fucking ass. Found a place that seemed interesting, then you left. You wish you stayed longer.
I'm glad I'm gonna rebuild. I don't like fossil rule. Can I ask you a favor, Koopo? Murder.
I'm bored, Kupo. I'm gonna hide away. Try finding me in this cavern behind a wall.
Alright.
Alright, so what's everybody doing?
Who's down for some PSO this weekend? I want to make up for not playing it, but also I need to get onto my actual character and not Scope. Scope is my co-op character with Zero. My main is whenever I do. So we're about to get again. Hey, nice, nice. Who would actually enjoy an old Dreamcast version of? Who would enjoy a playthrough of the Dreamcast version? Mr. Me has been digging into his retro collection. And I found the Dreamcast. Yes, it's got no case. Don't ask. I do not know where the case is for it. But I found this. Also, who wants to go duck hunting? Who wants to go duck hunting? Yeah, I bought a whole new. I bought a SNES or a NES. Headhunters and Shenmue on Dreamcast. Oh man, Shenmue. Whew. That brings me back. I also bought a new NES. So I have light gun. Who wants some duck hunt? Man, yeah, my light gun for the NES never stopped working a long time ago. And yes, you did. Interesting. How is Shenmue 3? I have not played any of the Shenmues since the Dreamcast, and I have not played the re-releases, and I have not played, or I've heard from one streamer that he didn't like it. I watch a streamer called Lanny Pator. He's part of Dragon Ball. He's the team who's part of Team 4-Star. He does Vegeta and Piccolo and TFS. Anyway, I watched his streams of some of his Shenmue, and he said he didn't like 3 all that much. I didn't watch any of his 3's stream at all, but I've heard him say it before, so. I'm surprised they took as long as they did with a story that still is one cohesive story, but whatever. Duck Hunt Arcade Edition. You just started it? Ah, okay. No, I'm gonna look into some classic games like Shenmue. I've played a bit of it, but I have more time watching my brother play it, actually. I've never really played it, but I plan on playing it. That and other games. Oh, there's a lot of games that I never played before, so you guys are gonna have a treat. Shenmue is one that I dabbled in, just I watched more of it. Same with Resident Evil. Wait till I start to get to Resident Evil, because again, those are games that I've watched more. I've dabbled a bunch into the first Resident Evil, of course, and I've seen all the other subsequent. I still grew up with them. I just never personally played a lot of them, like 2, and my biggest fond memories is Nemesis. But there's games that I just never played before. So, like, I'm gonna enjoy playing Resident Evil just as I did enjoy Silent Hill 1. Oh, Lord. These fucking tank controls. This October, stay tuned for some spoopy stuff. So yes, that's returning. Because I didn't do it last year. That was kind of back when I was trying to find myself as a streamer, whether I wanted to do a few games or a schedule, and at that time I was doing a schedule, and I realized this is why I can't do schedules, because it's just, it wears me out and it's not fun. I know one game can get boring for a lot of people, especially when it's a series of games, like Final Fantasy, for instance. But I'm quite small enough still to where I can kind of do what I want and still have some entertainment for people and not have people, like, wanting one major thing all the time. While I do want that for PSO, I can't do it all the time. Comes up. Okay. Wait, this is it. These little Dragon's Gate, Remedy, Isaac, Chimera. I don't even think I have Shenmue though for Dreamcast. I would have to buy that, or I would have to buy the re-release. Unless it changes up a lot of things, then I probably would buy the original. I don't even have that many Dreamcast games. I would have to buy more. But I think I have PSO. I know I have Sonic Adventure. At least I saw the case for it, or whatever it was. Or something of it. I saw a few of my cases. I have Sega Saturn as well, and I'm looking to get a light gun for the Saturn so I can play Virtual Cop again. Now that's my childhood right there. The Virtual Cop is my fucking childhood right there. I need to play that game on stream. I have the light gun for it. I just don't know where it is. If I can find it, I don't even know if it works. That, and then I have the Wii's light gun, which I don't even really consider it a light gun because it's literally just a sensor from the controller. Because the port, it's a gun that your controller sticks into. It's kind of still your controller. Yeah, the light gun is a controller, but you know what I mean. Ready? For anyone who's never seen the Wii's light gun, if you want to call it that, as it literally is just an expansion for your controller. Kind of like with the Link crossbow training thing too. They had that minigame and they had a lot of expansions for your controller. But the House of the Dead 2 and 3 came out on the Wii. And that's actually one of my favorite arcade games. Bang! House of the Dead series. The House of the Dead. I just wish the original came out on console, goddammit. But I have 2 and 3. Or at least I did somewhere. I probably don't anymore physically. I probably would have to download it, which is fine, because my Wii is soft-modded. Soft-modded, jailbroke, whatever you want to call it. There's a locate treasure behind a platform for free. Remedy. Alright, thank you. Where the castle Charlie does rinse get another treasure. Okay. Like, I don't really need to do that, but I'm getting every. I want to try to get as many things as I can. Says the guy who's not read this entire guide word for word, only because I don't want to. I'm only doing it for the items, more or less. And I still missed a bunch of jack shit. Not really. There are some things that I haven't gotten yet, but some of the, I think I have missed a couple letters, but I'm sure it's alright. I probably still can get it. And then whatever else I don't do, like, for one, I'm not getting Steiner's ultimate weapon. Yeah. That's something I may want to do on my own time, somehow. The only problem that might be holding me back on that front is I'm very bad with sense of direction, and even though I know the game, I'm going to run around like a fucking jackass. I do it all the time in other games, like Dark Souls specifically, because like it's a game that has a lot of looping and Metroidvania-esque back and forthing. And cut in like optional pathways and stuff like that, and interlinking connectivity. So I just run around like a jackass in areas that I don't know as well. And it's not just there; it's any game that has an open world aspect to it, or a big thing to explore. So go back to the base level and the ready elevator up to the upper level. So what is everyone's favorite video game of all time? It could be someone, it could be a game you grew up, it could be someone, yes. It could be a game you grew up with, or it could be recent. Mine is, of course, Phantasy Star Online, as that introduced me into the massive world of RPGs and MMOs. I did get introduced to Pokemon and other RPGs before it, but PSO is really what got me into the genre of loving RPGs, and specifically later on the Final Fantasy series and some of the Phantasy Star games. I also... Lion King was a big childhood memory of mine, but I really like Mario World. Super Mario World is probably one of my favorite, like, platformer SNES game, probably, the whole time. I know that's basic, but Super Mario World is amazing. It's definitely not even the best Mario game, but it's one of my favorites. I also really like 3. Between Phantasy Star, Final Fantasy Tactics, and Devil May Cry 4, because I was on... I never took LSD, but I took mushrooms once. I mean, it's psychedelic still, but I never actually took acid, but with mushrooms, I played Phantasy Star Online on that, and I fought Dark Falls. Let's just say his arena, which is already a rainbow, and colorful shapes, was being thrown at me physically. And then I saw melting walls. And then I was lit on fire. Yep, that sums up that night. And also punched. Because of said fire. Because my friends are weird. And I was on mushrooms. Don't do drugs. The original Phantasy Star is a trip, I'll give you that. My good, don't even get me started with Mayu in the first game. Loves her nuts. Upper level to take a lift. Alright, take a upper level, take a lift up the stairs and this find dagger watch. Sorry that I delay, I know. And a lot of people probably don't like that. But I do love Phantasy Star. That's a game, that's a franchise I need to continue though. I have not started Phantasy Star 4 yet. I've beaten 1 through 3. I originally was beating Phantasy Star along with Final Fantasy, but then I eventually moved on to 5 and beyond. Final Fantasy Crisis Core is up there. Crisis Core I've played like a few hours of it. I actually haven't beaten it, and for anyone who doesn't know, and they want to know, for anyone who loves Final Fantasy VII and wants to know story involving Zack and all, Crisis Core is the game for you. With Crisis Core, it explains all of his backstory. Now, I'm not sure if they're gonna make Crisis Core fucking moot now with the remake, or if they're literally just giving you the, oh, Final Fantasy VII Remake is a alternate timeline of what's possible can happen, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, like alternate universe, not a yada. I like, that's why I hate when they do shit like this. But Crisis Core, yeah, I will be playing a few Final Fantasy spin-offs. Crisis Core is one of the spin-off of 7 I plan on playing. I do plan on playing World of Final Fantasy, and I actually got Mystic Quest, so I might be dabbling in a bit of that. I've never played Mystic Quest. If you guys want to see some of the older Final Fantasy games like Tactics and some of those, maybe I'll play those in the future. But I'm not really big on the tactical stuff, like chess game tactic stuff, so don't expect a lot of that shit. I hear a lot of good things about BioShock, which I actually have on the PS4, I believe. I have the BioShock collection, I believe. Well, look who's here. Man, we went through some crazy stuff, huh? Honestly, didn't think I was gonna make it this time. But as you can see, I'm alright now. Dagger, something wrong? Yeah, and also recently, a recent contender, Final Fantasy V is gotta be easily one of my favorite Final Fantasies. I love Final Fantasy X as my favorite Final Fantasy. X-2 is actually my favorite Final Fantasy. But 10 and 10-2 are my top 2 favorites only because they have the most history with me beating 10 first and 10-2 me loving because I love job class systems. But Final Fantasy V is probably cemented as one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. Early Final Fantasy games at the very least. It's very close to beating 10, if not over that. See, it's hard, and it can change too. I just wanted to try to come up with a conversation and see what common interests we all have, and see, we all have similar interests in games, and that's amazing too. But it's hard. Your games can change. I've been loving Phantasy Star most of my life, but Final Fantasy has shown me a lot of good times with some of its earlier games, and your games can ever change, and that's a problem. Not that I will ever like Final Fantasy more than Phantasy Star Online. It's just it can your list can change, and that's why I don't know. Oh, okay. You're happy to see me. You don't know what to say. I didn't know you loved me so much. Well, she does actually. Did I do something wrong? She actually does care about you today. All right, what did I do wrong? Maybe she's just tired. A lot has happened with Brod's death. I better cheer her up. Hey, let's go check out the town. It'll be fun, come on. Bio 1 and 2 are very good. Fuck Infinite. Infinite is a one-hit wonder. Is it really? I heard mixed bags about the third one. But hey, if you guys want to see some BioShock, I'll play it. I've never played those. I never really gave those a chance, but I've always said bad things. I never said bad things about it. I just always said the look of it didn't appeal to me. Fucking, I hate when they do shit like that. Retcons. That fucking annoys me. I think she started to get annoyed. Not that Akira Toriyama didn't retcon Dragon Ball every fucking second within its own franchise. I'm just saying, retcons, when they do games and stories that intentionally retcon a previous one, I hate that. I appreciate it, Falls. Thank you. Thank you for not spoiling. I appreciate it. It hurts your feelings? That sucks. I'm sorry to hear them. Maybe I should did. I guess you have a lot on your mind right now. Sorry to bother. I'm not sure if I have the new one, but I do have the others. I know I got, like, the collection, or whatever it was for BioShock. Oh. I know Zero's played them, too, so he probably would be able to agree with you guys. I'm not sure if he's played the newest one, but I know he's played BioShock before. I'll see you later.
Zidane, you're so sweet. Thank you.
Love the art style and gameplay, but storyline fucks. Yeah, that's usually how it happens. Kingdom Hearts 3. I grew up loving Kingdom Hearts. I still do. I will always love Kingdom Hearts. I remember reading the Game Informer for Kingdom Hearts and being so damn hyped. And this was even before I really understood what Final Fantasy even really was. And I had 10 also going into my mind, just because of what I played of. Somewhat had seen of 7 and 9 and played 10. I've already kind of liked Final Fantasy, but it's just like, when they came out with 3, finally, not that 3 is a bad game, it's just, it's optional side stuff lacks. It has no post-game, and its true optional fight is... I'm not very great at the game. I basically just mash the button, or whatever. I don't really have tactics or technicals, whatever you want to say. I don't really have tacticals. But yeah, like... So I kind of got tired of it. I think they rushed the ending to me. The ending was... And the whole rehash with the DLC being the same thing, but changing up the ending a little bit, then giving you the data fights, basically a rehash from Kingdom Hearts 2 as is already, really pissed me off on that one. And hey, how you doing, man? How goes it? How goes it? Cool? Totally skimmed us. I just wanted more floating city of Columbia. More. Yeah, no, I can understand. I wanted a lot more in Kingdom Hearts 3. I wanted to see Traverse Town, Twilight Town, but they only gave us 2 areas of Twilight Town. in Kingdom Hearts 3. In a few other sections. The game wasn't even that long. The Final Fantasy cast wasn't even in the game until the DLC. There's a lot I hated. I hated how they did it, but the game was good otherwise. But ugh. I do hate when they butcher a game that you, or a series that you start to like.
He's probably still upstairs yapping away.
Damn. Anyway, how you doing, Cool? How's your weekend going? We ended up beating Tantarian, and then we did the whole thing with Kuja and attacking Alexandria and all that, yada yada. Now we're here at Lindblom. Excuse me on the burp.
The view is great on a clear day.
Is it? I am so good. It's going good. My day's going better. I mean, work was long and exhausting, but it's done now, and I have a weekend. Yay! My Nintendo came in today. Yes, I bought the classic Nintendo because I couldn't find my original Nintendo. Not that it would have lasted prolonged playthroughs anyway, because I got a bunch of classic NES games that I would eventually want to play the physical copies of, just because, you know, I hate how a lot of some of these games aren't being re-released on other things, or, you know, just the only way to play some of these games would be the originals. But yeah, I want to be able to play some classic stuff. Like the original Phantasy Star Online for the Dreamcast. Even though I have that game like 5 times over. Anyway. Or, you know, fucking Duck Hunt. Need to bring them out. Yes, I know, right? I want the entire Final Fantasy games series needs to be on there. Phantasy Star 1 is on the Switch. 2, 3, and 4 need to be added to the Switch as well. And yep, well, yeah, I bought this as part of the bundle. I wanted a light gun specifically so I could play some Duck Hunt. That's basically it. That's all. I don't, like, the Switch could be its own thing, but it is useless. Phantasy Star is good. I like Phantasy Star Online a lot. If you like RPGs, you may like Phantasy Star. It's a sci-fi RPG, though. However, it is very old, and I feel like it's aged far worse than Final Fantasy has. Some of the Final Fantasy games get really good. Phantasy Star, it's good if it's an acquired taste. If you don't give it a chance and don't feel it, you're not going to. But they did put the first one on the Switch. I know it's part of like the Sega collection on Steam, the series or whatever. I don't know how many, but I'm sure it's on there. I wish they would do that. And then I still, even though it's useless, I want the Pokemon franchise, the earlier Pokemon games, to be playable on the Switch. Just because I want to play that. Just because like, let the 3DS die out. Just let the 3DS go. Mine is eventually gonna die. My capture card for my 3DS is eventually gonna fall and die. 3DS capture devices are no longer being circulated or no longer being made. Whether or not they're being circulated, I don't know, but they're no longer being made anymore. I got lucky and got what I did long time ago. Because by the time I wanted to look into a later one, it was gone. So, like, just let that die, put everything on the Switch. I'd be fucking ecstatic.
About time.
Yo! What are you following me or something? What are you following me or something? Hey, I don't have time to play around like you. I forgot to tell you something earlier. Yeah, what? Jeez, what's with you? Oh yeah, you had a fight with her, huh? Shut up! None of your damn business!
Take it easy.
Sid wants to see you. One of my favorite Pokemon games. Yellow is amazing. Crystal is actually my favorite of the classics. I love Generation 2, and that's actually the current game I was working on for my Pokemon series, which when I return to that, but I would love that on the Switch. Even though it's useless because I have it on the 3DS, which is the version I'm playing the 3DS copies. If you actually want to check out my playthrough of Pokemon at all on YouTube, that is on my YouTube channel, but I did a playthrough of Pokemon Red, not yellow, but they're there. Favorite SNES game, Street Fighter. Ooh, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat are very good. Streets of Rage, I love those classic beat 'em ups, like fucking Battletoads, Streets of Rage, and those are great. Virtual Fighter, I have Virtual Fighter and the Kids Virtual Fighter Kids for the Sega Saturn somewhere. Diddy Kong Racing's very good. 64, Super Mario, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Mischief Maker, GoldenEye, Banjo-Kazooie. Yes, those are very good games. A lot of those are very good games. That's actually sitting in my 64, the golden Majora's Mask cart. I don't have the golden Ocarina cart, but I do have the original golden Zelda NES cart. I don't have Donkey Kong 64 or Mario 64 anymore. I don't know where those are. At least I don't think I do. Yeah, there's the... I had to rebuy that, though. I don't even know where my original for that one went. And then there's the golden Zelda cart. Which my green screen hates. I also have, I'm not the biggest Zelda fan, but I do like it enough. Be honest, I did not give Skyward Sword enough time. I made it to the second dungeon and stopped. I really hated the motion controls with the flying, and like that was just for one part. I know there's more in the there's definitely more in the game, and there's probably optional evolving it, but it was enough. Enough. The game can't be that bad otherwise, but ugh. I love the Wii, but Lord. I'm probably gonna fail miserably when I do the House of the Dead on the Wii. The metallic paint, yeah, it probably is. It is a very different gold. It is a very different gold than the others that I have. It's the shiniest one. That's probably why it hates it. That's always been weird to me. That has always been weird to me. Maybe it's just age, but that's a very, very weird gold coat that it has. No, I mean, it looks amazing. I love it. I love the gold. In fact, it is the best color gold. Out of the carts for Zelda? I'm not a big fan of... Okay, out of gold and silver, the color gold is better to me. However, I like a more sparkly gold. No, but I've seen the gold GameCube. I don't think I've seen the silver. What color was mine? Let me see. I could be wrong. My original GameCube was the aqua purple one, or whatever color it was. What is my current GameCube, if I can find it? Wait, I have them still. I know I have them somewhere, but I don't know where it went. Well, that's not weird. Oh, there it is. Yeah, oh! Well, okay, Blackfire. I don't know why I said I don't know. My current GameCube. This is my second GameCube. Is actually silver. There you go. I don't know why I didn't know that. Only because my original one is the aqua purple one or whatever. But my friend has that now. My new GameCube. It's because I have not touched this thing. I have not played this thing in so long. The last thing I did with this was I don't even remember. PSO? Yep. The last thing I played was Phantasy Star Online. It's probably just... It's colored. It's the actual paint. I mean, unless there's two different silver types, this is the actual paint. And then I played Phantasy Star Online on that as well. That was actually my Let's Play. It's the last thing I touched. And guess what, guys? For anyone who's hyped about Game Boy Advance games like Pokemon, stay hyped, I have the Game Boy player. I just gotta find the disc. I know I have it somewhere because I've seen it. I don't know where it is now. Great, that's probably bad. It's supposed to be metal, I assume the silver one is metal. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. This is my first time having a silver one. What about the white PlayStations? What about the white PlayStation, I think there's PlayStation 3s, PlayStation 4s, and PlayStation 2s? I've only seen, like, the silver PlayStation 2, but I don't really care for the whiteness. It's very heavy. I mean, mine has some weight to it. Yeah, it's probably close to 10 pounds. If not that much, if a little over that. My PS2 is the original. I have the slim PS3, my PS2's fat original, which I've seen the silver one. I've never had a white one. I have the PlayStation, the original gray PlayStation. I've had the white PlayStation 1. That's about it. Does anyone remember the PlayStation 1 screen edition? God. I used to have that, and then it broke. Yep. Yeah, they had a white PlayStation 1. I thought there was a white PS3 and maybe a white PS4. I don't know about a PS2. I know there's silver. Yeah, the original PlayStation 1, not the fat gray PlayStation, but the second generation PlayStation. They had a screen. It had a screen attachment. It was cool. Small, but it was cool. Yeah, PSX, whatever you want to call it. PlayStation 1. Yes, naming conventions are bad. I don't call it the PSX because PSX is the name of the PlayStation emulator as a whole. I call it PlayStation the PlayStation 1 because that's just me, but also PlayStation. Sony's naming convention's ass. I almost dwarf and forget the PlayStation 1 even exists, only because all it is the same thing, just a later model. Probably faster. Yeah, that's it. It is a smaller PlayStation, but PSX is literally the name of the PlayStation emulator. That's why I don't call it PSX. So do I. Yeah, no. Whenever you hear me reference PlayStation and PlayStation 1, it's the first two generations of PlayStation. The fat gray one and the very slim, small one. I don't call it... Yeah, that's a very dumb reason. That's why I never call it the PSX, because that is literally the emulator. So when people literally reference that, and it doesn't seem to go along with the conversation, I'm like, what are you talking about the emulator for? Oh, they're talking about the actual console. Yeah, that bothers me. I've seen people use that as the way they call it. I get it. I could see why they do that. It kind of annoys me, kind of like when I see people talk about Dark Souls and Demon Souls. They put initials. They'll put like DS or DKS for Dark Souls and DES for Demon Souls. I know it's to differentiate, but it bothers the fucking hell out of me. That's just me. Also, I said the word differentiate right. As a kid, I could not say that word. Alright. Yeah. Fandom problems. That's what happens when you watch a lot of Dark Souls stuff. Demon Souls is amazing. If you ever get a PS3 Blackfire, or the new PS5, which finally, oh my god, Demon Souls. You would love Demon Souls, though. It is very good. I love its atmosphere. Its combat is slower, but I love its atmosphere. The game feels harder, and I like that feel about it, but it also has its moments where it could be easier. Yes, Demon Souls, Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1 is my absolute favorite only because it was the first one I played. But Demon Souls, out of 2 and 3, Demon Souls is by far is definitely the best one out of those 3 at the very least. But Dark Souls 1 holds that memory to me because it's the first one I played back in like what 2014 or whatever it was. But yeah, I love Dark Souls. At the last, the hero is awakened. I can't wait for the Demon Souls remake. Got fucked with Bloodborne art though. Yes, kind of. Kind of. Bloodborne definitely goes back to a lot of Demon Souls roots. Not only with its style and aesthetic similarity, its idea between how you reach areas. It's blocked off by, Bloodborne's a bit more open once you're in the world, but in order to get to that, you have to warp in and out. That's what Demon Souls is, except with Demon Souls, if you want to get to one area, you have to warp there, and then you walk through, and then you complete that area, 1 through 5, or whatever, to the boss. And then you warp to the next area. I wonder if the remake is going to continue that, or actually add some sort of openness. That'd be cool. I doubt it. However, I think this is going to be the first time Demon Souls sees a DLC, which a lot of people speculate is going to be the additional Archstone that was cracked in the original. I would hope so, as that is most likely is cut content. But that intro for the remake, oh lord. I hope the remake is good. I really do. I heard you wanted to see me. What's up? After reviewing that attack on Alexandria, we've discovered some interesting facts. Right now, from what I can tell, seeing as Demon Souls is still actually a Sony exclusive. Yeah, sadly. Demon Souls, sadly, is still to this day an exclusive. I could be wrong. They may make it cross-platform. But as of right now, along with Bloodborne, they are still Sony. That's why Demon Souls never got a future release up until this point. Otherwise, I'm sure if it wasn't, it would have been long on other things. You know how bad people want Demon Souls' remake to the point where it's happened finally? Demon Souls is one of the best. I'm not kidding. Like, if for anyone who has not played and loves Dark Souls and has never played Demon Souls, it's old, yes, but it's definitely one of the best ones. You need a sugar mama. Nah, sugar. Now I can just hear a girl just going, nah, sugar. Facts! I think y'all should know. Guac. The others are waiting for in the conference room. We can begin the meeting at any time. Right, let's begin. Nuh-uh, sugar. Hey man, if I could, I'd hook you up. That's why I made sure to get my 2 closest friends a PlayStation. I was planning on getting both Zero and my other buddy a Switch, but I didn't save up enough time. And then I became very hard on money because of work's issues with not having enough people and them eventually like laying everyone off. And I didn't get laid off, but I was still hurting for money, and then the whole COVID thing hit. It's not like Zero didn't get enough love for me though. Please follow me. Got an entire PS4, 3DS, freaking Roxio player, my old camera, I gave him a mic, like and a bunch of games, shirts, hoodies, the entire Kingdom Hearts franchise, or nearly, not all of it, but nearly. Or if I did buy the entire Kingdom Hearts franchise, I know I did buy a couple copies of something else by accident, but as for 3, he bought it on his own. Is that everyone? I got him Monster Hunter World, and he got me Destiny, which sadly we never really dabbled in. It's unfortunate, like I do want to play a bunch of that with him, it's just unfortunate that Destiny's a Borderlands clone and I'm not really a shooter person. Which is why I'm not, like, the biggest for Borderlands. I was never hyped. That's a game I was not hyped for, Borderlands 3. Like, I was like, yay, Borderlands 3, and then, like, it's just, yeah, I love Borderlands, don't get me wrong. But it's a first-person, it's a shooter game, regardless, and there's already 2 other ones. Great series, though. I just wish they didn't make 3 or 4. Pre-sequel can go. We're still missing the princess! She's probably upstairs by the telescope.
I'll go get her. Yay! Wait. Oh well.
Let's begin! Where should I start? Self-approach. And hello, everybody who is joining in. Thank you, everybody.
Alexandria's gone. I still can't believe it. So many people were killed. The survivors are homeless and destitute. How could this have happened? Maybe I shouldn't have listened to Eiko and summoned Alexander. No, it's not her fault. It's my fault. I should never have run away from home. I got everyone involved in this. Zidane, Vivi, Steiner, everyone. Had I stayed with Mother, maybe I could have stopped her. It's all my fault.
Here comes the first sound acting at all in 9 games. No, I'm kidding. This is... I'm no fucking actor.
I shouldn't have assumed the throne. I thought I could make amends, but I've only brought misery to everyone. What am I going to do now?
This town is in shambles. Many innocent lives were lost. What? I can imagine. Her Highness is probably beyond despair. I've never witnessed such a tragedy. There was nothing we could do. We fought with everything we had, but to no avail. Beatrix and I were prepared to give our lives. I don't know what happened to her. We have spent much time and effort rebuilding Limblum, but I believe it will take much longer for our people to overcome the losses. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. That caffeine, though. It's not even that. It's more of the carbon. But Red Bull. That's probably where a lot of the burping is. I become addicted to Red Bull. Fucking lord, I gotta stop that. I broke my no only water thing long ago with that. Oh, but that's all right. I never really liked Red Bull before, but I stayed up all night a few times once, and I needed some extra boost. And Red Bull actually normally never helped me really. Prior to me trying it before, I never really felt a dang thing from it. But having to drink a few just to make sure I'm up at work, because like I just have issues sleeping. In fact, I've been going to bed at about 1. I've been going to bed from about 1 to 3 the past 4 or 5 nights, or 3 or 4 nights now. But it's no big deal. I'm actually not even that tired anymore. And it's not just solely this. Yes, this is affecting me, but it's just I only drank 2 of these. And it's just my body. It's just like, oh yeah, you worked all day, you're tired, you want to rest? No, you're awake. Because if I'm really tired, I will go to bed right now. Those who survived have a long, tough road ahead of them.
Burmecia, Clara, Lindbram, and now Alexandria. Kuja has vanquished all 4 nations.
What have I changed your voice to now?
What is he trying to accomplish?
Can we just make it that the lore, that Freya's voice changes like every other scene or so? Just for my canon's sake now.
Who knows? Let's just go get him.
And I proudly admit that this is the last game with no voice acting. 10 begins the voice acting. Even though a lot of games subsequent that have scenes of no voice acting, as do most later games still. But I will not have to come up with voices. I can just do shit on the fly, and even then I forget them anyway.
It's not that easy. Kuja's powers are beyond us. How do you plan to fight him?
Kuja's a man of many mysteries indeed. I still can't believe what I saw when we were evacuating from Alexandria.
What did you see?
I saw him escape on my stolen airship. Hildegard won. Quark. There were black mages aboard too. They weren't any black mages, they were talking normally.
No.
No way. Are you sure about this? There's no doubt. No. No doubt split a while ago. Gwen Stefani's on her own.
Why? Why are they with Kuja?
Because he poops in their Cheerios. Deep anger. A softer voice.
That blast almost destroyed our ship. For a second, I thought I was. What am I thinking? What can that old fool do to me? He can't kill me. Nothing can. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. Besides, it's too late. The wheels are already in motion.
I somehow went from slightly girly to very girly. Like a mixture of like Michael Jackson and just, I don't even know.
Hee hee. I won't let him interfere.
That's not my intent. My intent was to give him a softer toned voice, but it wasn't to be that. What happened? Terrible injuries you have suffered. Oh.
Shut up. If I can't have Alexander, so be it. I'll find another Eidolon soon enough. Hey, you, listen.
I am Mr. 234.
Shut up. I didn't ask for your number.
Hey girl, this is crazy, but here's my number. So fuck you, maybe.
Are you the preparations complete?
Yes.
It's about time. Zidane, your role in my play is far from over. I'm gonna go rest now. Get back to work.
Can I please talk as Zorn and Thorn again? I really like their voices. We're clowns! I realize we'll never be Kefka, but we're clowns!
You're right. This is Kefka. Ha ha.
That's my Kefka.
Lord Kefka.
So basically, your wife got mad at you and used magic to turn you into an Oglop. Sad story, isn't it? My lecherous character has led to my undoing. But how did Kuja get a hold of Lady Hilda's airship? What? That's I'd like to know. Well, he has her, too. He probably commandeered it to further his mad schemes, whatever they may be. In any case, I must get Hilda and her airship back, somehow. Quark. What a shame for a ruler to end up like this. And I don't understand how people take him seriously. Eh. But we can't ignore the situation. Kuja must be stopped. Indeed, we must deal with him before it's too late. It's easier said than done. We don't know where he is. We don't even have an airship to look for him. He's right. Number 2 is still in Quark, out of commission. And I doubt I can oversee the construction of a new airship in my current form. If only I were a man again. Artania, is there anything that can be done? Sorry. I have spoken to Dr. Tot regarding this matter. I asked him to join us. He should be here any minute. That's wonderful. I'm certain Tot will be most helpful. I'm sorry I'm late. I like Dr. Tot's voice. I'm just now starting mag feeding on the GameCube for today. I got off work at 4, had Outback with the girlfriend, took a nap, woke up an hour ago, and procrastinated. Life, man. Life. That sounds like a hell of a day. No, seriously though. I'm glad. That sounds like a good day, though. I'm glad you had got off work at 4 and you had some good food with the girlfriend. That's good. You're starting your mag feeding, so are you going for anything specific? Or are you just making a whatever character you're making, just going for that? Ow! Oh, I love drinking Red Bull through my nose. Ready? Ah, okay. Ray-T. The Ray-T mag, nice. Don't you... Nice. Please forgive me for calling you on such short notice, Doctor. Thank you for very much for giving me precious time to come here. Please, Minister, you need not be so formal. I heard what happened in Alexandria. I'm so relieved to see you all again. Where's the princess? Aiko is missing too. Are they alright? Don't worry, Doc. They're alright. Aiko's out looking for Dagger right now. Oh, I see. Well, that's a relief.
Hey, guys!
Jeez, what's up? Ho, I see her as Energeticus Alpha. Yes.
It's Dagger. She's...
What's wrong?
I think she's lost her voice. She can't talk anymore.
What?
Just come with us. She's in the guest room.
Wait, hold on. I'll be back in a minute. Come on, Doc. I'm coming too! Let's postpone this meeting. I agree, sire. We'll resume this meeting later. Zidane, report back to me after you find out more about her condition. Is that equivalent to to Cloud's? Because Zidane does the... Well, you can't really see me doing it, but his shrug. I guess that's equivalent to Cloud's shrug and Squall's I don't care, or whatever he says. Like, he says I don't care, or whatever. Wait. Oh wait, that's not the guest room.
Lindblom Castle, mid-level.
Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Please wait. That actually took, sorry, I had to recollect my own breath there for a second.
She's sitting on her bed.
Or the bed. Dagger. Princess? Princess, what is the matter? This is a bad joke. Doctor, isn't there anything you can do? What a tragedy. The princess has indeed lost her voice. The princess has indeed lost her voice. After all that she's gone through, the death of her mother, the destruction of her beloved kingdom, she suffered so much pain. Also, the truth of her backstory. Probably doesn't really help, but still. Princess! To be fair, screaming queen every 5 seconds would be quite annoying. Not that screaming princess isn't, it's just, it's Steiner.
Dagger!
So that's it, there's no hope? I believe this is only temporary, but it may be months, even years before she can speak again. Until she can overcome her grief. Well, excuse me, Prince. Yeah, exactly. Well, excuse me, Princess. I haven't seen that, but I know where that's from. I have not seen the animated series for that, but I have watched other shitty animated series like Mega Man's and Donkey Kong's and Mario's and whatever else. And I just skipped a line or two. Sorry. This is no ordinary illness. We must keep her heart at peace. That is all I can think of. Princess, please forgive me. Aiko, can you look after her for a while?
Sure, what are you gonna do?
Find Kuja and beat the crap out of him. I mean, that's the plan. Doc, I need an airship to find Kuja. Tell me how to turn Sid back into a human. That's the only way. No. Wait, that's not your voice. No, calm down. Let's go see the Regent. Come on, Rusty, get up. Princess, please say something. I can't fake cry a Steiner. God damn it. Princess. You're gonna have to babysit him too. So, is there any hope for me, Gork? I'm sorry, sir. We must find the person who cast the spell to reverse the effect. Damn it. Actually, there may be another way. Long ago I read a book on metamorphosis that discussed methods to reverse the effect. Is this true? Yes, however, I don't know if it's a reliable source. The book had a rather comical tone. Is there a chance I could die from it? I doubt it will be lethal, sire. We will simply mix 3 ingredients and apply a formula to the body. Let's just try it. What? That's easy for you to say. What are the 3 ingredients? Unusual potion, a beautiful potion, and a strange potion. They must be mixed in a 5:2:3 ratio. I don't even... Oh, magicians of the early times often used those potions. They were all fairly common in the old times. Yes, I expected the ingredients to such a powerful cure to be more exotic too. But as you mentioned, they are no longer popular, so I don't know if we can even find them. I think Cinna has the unusual potion. I'll take care of this. I'm gonna go downtown and look for the ingredients. I'm counting on you, Gork! How do you even... My hammer! Is this Cinna's? Oh, right. Doesn't Cinna's hammer do something? I nearly beat the game. I've seen the ending from another person. You can tell me if his... I just seen people online mention his hammer does something. If there's no significance to Cinna's hammer, or if that was just a joke, I don't know. I think I remember reading somewhere about some sort of alternate thing. Maybe not, but I don't know. Other than me not actually beating the ending and the final optional boss, I have played through this entire game. But I've seen it, and I don't remember much of it, but still. Same with 7. I mean, I beat 7 now, but on my Switch, I technically haven't beaten Sephiroth. So that was my first time actually witnessing 7's ending. Same for this. Even though I've seen it before, it's just... whatever. You know what I mean. Oh no, it's not even Cinna. But I do know he has a hammer. It's getting hot. Whoa, whoa. Damn, I hate heights! Oh, it is Cinna. Alright, cool. Hey, I need a hammer. Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna have to go find one. Let me borrow yours. What? No way! Nobody uses my hammer but me! Oh, come on. No! No one touches my hammer but me! Fine, but I still need something to drive in the nails. Okay, I'll try to find some. blah. Ugh. Oh, Jesus. So, what's everybody up to? Behind me is the aircap station. Yeah, you don't say. And we're going to business district. Hello, hello, there we go. Excuse me, princess. Excuse me, princess. Oh, Jesus. I will be right back. I forgot to eat all of my food, but I do want to get more spaghetti. Give me some. This, even though I have it, brings me back. Because funny thing about this is, I have Duck Hunt and Mario combined, but I also own Mario. So I have, this came with my NES, but I also own it myself. So that's technically my third copy of Mario. Fun fact. 6.